Pizza. It is universally loved by all, the perfect blend of bread, cheese, and sauce. Customizable so that each individual and culture can have their own favorite and style. But due to this, humans have been waging war on pizza and the question of which kind is best. There are many kinds: New York pizza, Chicago deep dish pizza, Neapolitan pizza, and pizza, and many more. This is Yeti Set Cook, and we're going to be looking at one type in particular: deep dish pizza. This type of pizza is more like an upside down cake. Everything is backwards. The cheese is on bottom, followed by the meats and the veg, topping lastly with a thick sauce. The dough, while similar to normal pizza dough, has butter and cornmeal, which gives it a fluffy, buttery feel to it. It almost reminds me of a pie crust. The sauce is a key factor. With deep dish pizza, the sauce is a feature, and so it must be made to the highest standard, starting from scratch, sauteing garlic, then adding seasonings like fresh oregano, pepper, red pepper flakes for heat, toasting these to really bring out the flavor, then crushing canned tomatoes. This must be simmered till thick, so as you stir your spoon, you're able to see the bottom of the pan. A running pizza is a sad pizza, so it must be thick. A cast iron skillet works straight as a form, oiled well with olive oil to help the pizza come out after cooking. We push the dough out to be larger than the pan, and we gently lift it into the pan and tuck it into the corners well. Then we may start layering. The cheese creates a barrier protecting the crust from moisture. We want this thick. I've even heard of some people using as much as a pound of mozzarella cheese. The meat is then added using bits of Italian sausage pressed into a uniform layer. Typically people will use bits of sausage scattered around, but I prefer to have one uniform layer. 1 pound of sausage will create a uniform layer for a 12-inch pie. Here you can add in other desired toppings, whether you want pepperoni or other meats. Also, you would add in any veg. Here I'm using onions and olives, but you can toss in peppers or artichoke hearts. As always, make it how you want it, how you like it. Finally, let's ladle on the thickened sauce, evenly covering the top. How you want your crust is up to you. You can either trim it or you can leave it, fold it over or not. I personally prefer to trim it down to be even and fold it over the top. Brush with olive oil and optionally season with garlic salt to give you a nice beautiful brown crust. And don't let that trimmed dough go to waste. Make those babies into breadsticks. Then these will bake for 35 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Once out of the oven, you must let these rest for at least 10 minutes, otherwise you will have a much runnier, sadder pizza when slicing. But after all that work, you will have one of the best slices of pizza pie you have ever had. Buttery crust, a thick layer of cheese, and a flavorful sauce combined with the meat to be the perfect combination in every single bite. Although this type of pizza is clearly different from the other types, it still holds out as being one of my favorites, and I would highly recommend it to anyone to give it a try.